Ever since Andrew Tate blown up, more and more young men want to start improving and changing their lives. This is amazing. Some start going to the gym, but some teenagers, maybe it's 10%, maybe it's 20%, maybe it's 30%, maybe it's 40%, I don't know, ask their parents to go to the gym and they simply say no. And the reason why they say no is not because they don't want you to get fit, it's because they believe in the specific thing that lifting weights stunts growth. So you can't really blame them. That's why parents try to sign up for you to go basketball because it boosts height. And they want you to play sports, but they don't want you to lift weights. They think it makes you shorter. And obviously that's not true. But most of the time, if they got their mind fixated on it, it's hard to convince them otherwise. You could try, show them research proving it to be false, and try really hard to convince them. But 9 times out of 10, they're just not going to let you go. And this is coming from personal experience and my friends. I know a lot of people who just want to start going, but their parents don't allow them. But even though they don't allow you, this is not an excuse to be lazy and just do fuck all day. It's not how your mindset is meant to be. Just because you can't go gym doesn't mean that you can't do exercise at all. So, in this video, I'm going to give you a guide on how to build muscle as a teenager. I don't want to waste your time. Let's go. Alright, first thing you could do that pretty much everyone knows and can do right now is push-ups. If you don't do any of the exercises I told you and just do push-ups, you won't have the best physique, but you could build a very decent amount of muscle with just doing push-ups. Push-ups could be done anywhere as long as you have a floor. You're not in a jail cell. You have enough space to do a push-up. There's different variations of push-ups for certain muscles. For example, the standard push-up work mainly the chest and triceps, and a bit of the front delt as well. But you can change the variation if you want to target each of these. You could put a closer grip and do diamond push-ups for your triceps. And for chest, mainly you could do wide grip push-ups, so the complete opposite. Mainly works your chest. And if you want to target your shoulders, you're going to do pike push-ups. So you get into a regular push-up position and push your legs up and up and up, and then you just do it like a normal push-up. It's going to feel weird at first, and maybe you can't even do one, but then you have to build up to it. So yeah, that's the push-up. I recommend like at least 4 sets till failure a day. I know some people are going to disagree with this and say, oh, 3 sets of 12, 3 times a week, or you're doing too much. Listen, that's if you're going gym. I say at the beginning, just do as much as you can. As long as you're not overtraining and doing too much, it's fine. Now, there's pull-ups. Now, push-up works front delt, triceps, and chest. But that misses out the biceps and back. And that's where pull-ups come into play. Pull-ups work the biceps and back very well. You could do pull-ups in your door frame, which I admit it is hard and it feels like your door is about to fall over. So I don't recommend you doing that. Ask your dad, specifically your dad, for a pull-up bar, because if you ask him for a pull-up bar, he's gonna feel proud that his son wants to get fit, and he most of the time he'll buy it. Like 99% of the time he'll buy a pull-up bar. You just make sure it's for door hanging pull-up bar, or I don't know how big your house is. Maybe you live in a mansion, maybe you live in a council estate. I'm not really sure, but try get a pull-up bar. If you can't get a pull-up bar for whatever reason, maybe he doesn't let, maybe your house door frame is not big enough, just like mine, go to the park and do pull-ups. Chances are, if you live in a city or something, there's probably a nearby park that has monkey bars or pull-ups, not just look better than people. Squats is good for that. You make sure you're not bending your back. Make sure you're not on your heels while doing squats. You can also do lunges as well. So those are the two leg exercises I recommend: lunges and bodyweight squats. If they get too easy for you, get any weight, just put it behind your back just like you would do a barbell, and just do lunges or squats or whatever you're doing. No excuses. Also, just to mention about the push-ups, I forgot, decline push-ups. And decline push-ups mainly work the upper chest and front delt, and this is a must for growing your aesthetic body, because if you just do push-ups, then your lower chest will get built a lot and you'll have this kind of soggy chest, which is not good. So you have to do incline push-ups as well to really grow that upper chest to get the full chest. If you found this guide helpful, like and subscribe and share with your friends. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Bye.